these are the bodies of the Holocaust victims.
I imagine some Jewish people would disagree. That looks like chickens to me. Not Jewish people. Anyway.
Tash, look, at this stage, just so you know, we're placing an arrest on suspicion of damage. It's due to an incident yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vegan Booty has been arrested. Praise the baby Jesus, all our little prayers have been answered. Somehow Tash Peterson, or Vegan Booty, however you want to know her, she spends more time in the news than the people who are on the Epstein flight logs. And on the Epstein thing, to think all of those people on an island with such a monster, except for Stephen Hawking. If he did horrible things, that's just impressive. Moving on, Vegan Booty, who for the record was not on Epstein's island, is Australia's most prolific and serial complainer and animal rights activist. Now I want to get into why Vegan Booty has been arrested. The police turned up at her house, but before I do that, it's been 8 months since we've made a video on Tash Peterson Vegan Booty, so we have to check in and see how she's doing. Now, Vegan Booty.
Look at these amazing milk producers.
To be honest, I'm surprised that she just got arrested. I mean, this lady has done so much damage to the public, bro. I'm really surprised that it took this long for them to arrest her. So I'm extremely curious to know, what the hell happened this time.
What the fuck is that? Hang on. What was that? I'm going back.
Just look at these amazing milk producers, real showstoppers.
What the fuck is that?
My milk is produced from the hundreds of women living in my milk factory. I love my women and
Maybe I should make a breast milk factory. Sell it by the litre. Some Buttsman titty milk. That's some good merch. I'll write it down.
look after them as members of our family with a high standard of milk.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was, but she's doing that. Let's see what else she's doing.
So these are the bodies of the Holocaust victims.
I imagine some Jewish people would disagree. That looks like chickens to me. Not Jewish people. Anyway. Okay, here she is. She's going up doing some fishing. Oh, she must have caught something. She's bringing it in. No, she's stealing a man's fishing pole. I hate fish and chips. It sucks. Fish feel pain, you prick. Stop enjoying time with your son. I'm at the beach to ruin it. My name's Vegan Booty and fuck everybody. So this video just goes on and she harasses a man who's fishing.
Now, this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. And this is just a scratch, bro. It doesn't stop here. The last time I heard something about her, well, before my last video about her, she actually went into a man's restaurant and harassed the customers and the chef. And the chef mentioned that it was on multiple occasions. But on that night when they went back, it was just like, he had enough of their crap. And the police came, but she didn't get arrested. It was a whole lot of, a whole mess because it affected the guy's business. And he ended up having to ban vegans overall. And he lost some customers because of the incident. And it was just a whole mess. And it was an ugly situation for no reason. Like, mind your business. If you don't want to eat meat, just don't eat meat. But don't try to convince the rest of the world that meat is not to be eaten.
Fucking calm down, Vegan Booty. There's bigger problems in the world than some dude fishing with his son.
Scaring the kids and all that type of stuff.
They have the right.
They raped me and stole my babies. She's dressed as a cow again. That's good. You're scaring the kids.
The right to know that they're
Fair point.
inverted bodies of animals that were torn.
Can we go back to the photo of that pig? It looks like it's just cracked like an offensive joke. Hey, guys. I'm just joking.
You say that you're against animal abuse?
Yes. That's
Yeah?
all halal meat.
Right. Different? So a knife to the throat's okay?
Yeah, but
Okay, I don't want to go on a tangent about halal meat. That's not what this video is about. I would like to point out, though, that Vegan Booty, you are distressing all the wildlife with the complete debauchery that is your fashion sense. What the fuck are you wearing, lady? I will say this, Australians know how to treat vegan people. They really do.
You're an animal abuser and you're paying for dairy cows to be
Perfectly said. So let's finally answer the question, why did Vegan Booty get arrested? And I think it's important to know that she does have a history explained here by her. This is before the arrest, by the way. This morning we appeared...
Hold on a second, Joe. Now, just before we get into that, I just want to say, like, there are more dangerous things out there than people eating meat. Why doesn't she attack the factories or the companies that are making meat in a lab, that are pumping up meat with a bunch of chemicals, all this nasty stuff? Like, why doesn't she attack those people? You know, leave people alone that wants to eat natural food. Like, go fuck around with the people that are making food in the lab. Like, we don't. That's actually bad for us. But I'm guessing she doesn't see that as a problem, right?
in court to submit our plea of not guilty to a total of 5 charges between us from a disruptive protest earlier this year. Those charges include trespass, refusal to leave a liquor venue, and disorderly conduct. In the West Australian legislation, disorderly conduct is defined as insulting, offensive, or threatening language or conduct. In the past trials, we have been convicted of disorderly conduct, and I've also been told the following, that my language saying abuse, rape, and murder is offensive to the reasonable person. Now, I think that's a fucking disgrace, Western Australia. You can't decide what offensive language is. I've done shows there. Should I be locked up? Should I be fined for disorderly conduct because of my language? That's fucked up. You can say whatever you want. You should be able to use your free speech in this country. Although we don't have it in the Constitution, you should be able to use it. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Isaac. Like, they shouldn't be able to decide what is and what's not, and when it's acceptable from when it's not. Like, if she wasn't physically harming anyone or disturbing anyone, let her be. Let her talk what she wants to talk. I mean, she was talking about herself, you know, it feels like most of the time, even that sign before. So it's not like she's pointing people and saying that, you know, you got raped or he got raped or some bullshit of the sort. So I don't really understand like why you would try to get someone arrested for that though. But it's Australia, and as Isaac said, you know, free speech is not in the Constitution. So to me, that's crazy, and I hope that changes, to be honest. Everyone should be allowed to say what they have to. At the end of the day, we all have a mouth, and we should have, well, we have free will, but we don't, if you know what I mean. But, what can I say? It is what it is.
My half-naked body is also offensive. Well, fair enough, I agree with that. Animal rights activists will never stop their mission to end non-human animal slavery and the animal holocaust, etc., 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 etc. The truth something, watchdominion.org. So, why the arrest? Let me finally tell you. Have I plugged my jerky? Yes, I think I have. Here it is.
Tash, look, at this stage, I just so you know, we're placing an arrest, okay, on suspicion of criminal damage. Okay, it's due to an incident yesterday.
Is your Christmas going to be a Holocaust filled with the bodies of murder victims?
I will say this, a Christmas that involves a Holocaust and dead bodies would be more preferable than spending time with your extended family. That's not my point of view. I'm not saying that about my family.
Stop eating their fucking bodies! Stop paying psychopaths to sever their heads off and chop.
Bruh, this is a mental illness, man. Like, on a real note, bro, just look at her. She looks so upset, so aggressive. Like she looks possessed, man. This is bro. Like, this is an illness. All the vegan protesters that are like this, you guys need some Michael. Y'all need help, like serious help, and quick. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys like physically harm somebody out there in the street. I'm surprised I haven't heard anything about that yet, to be honest. Because the way you guys behave, it's terrifying.
This video here reminds me of the Attitude Era from the WWF in the 90s. It's like a wrestling promo. Who put this music here? She sounds dangerous. G'day, I'm Vegan Booty, and next Saturday at WrestleMania, I'm gonna bring the smackdown on the Butchman. He thinks he can eat all the animals and participate in the animal holocaust. Well, that comes to an end this Saturday when I take him out once and for all. 1, 2, 3, I will pin that man. Okay, so the police turn up at a house, they arrest her, and here's why they did it.
Is your Christmas going to be a Holocaust? How did you get here? They burned from the inside out!
Got many filmers on you. Come here. Hey, that's not right.
You're responsible!
You have blood on your
Bro,
Alive.
I was so confused as to what the fuck was going on right there. I had no clue. But I heard she said you're stealing my property. Now, remember this?
Okay, here she is. She's going up doing some fishing. Oh, she must have caught something. She's bringing it in. No, she's stealing a man's fishing pole. I hate fishing.
Now, I think that's karma, or let's just say the level of hypocrisy that was shown here. Now, she's okay with taking people's stuff, but she's definitely not okay with people taking her stuff.
Imagine doing this as a hobby. Christ. And she does all this work, puts herself in all these shit situations, and for what? Nothing. Nothing will change. It's never changed in human history. It'll never change, all right? We are part of the food chain. Get over it.
This is my Christmas message to everyone. If you're not vegan, you are responsible for the largest Holocaust in history. End this Holocaust, end animal slavery by living vegan.
Hey. Can let's get a replay. Did she end that by scratching her ass after her big speech? I'm sure she scratches her ass. I will decree in the most childish way possible that vegan booty, Tash Peterson, possibly has worms. And all God's creatures deserve to exist. So she's going to have worms for quite a while.
Is your Christmas going to be a Holocaust?
Fucking hell, Tash. So she pours some kind of viscous red liquid on the windows of the butchers. And I imagine the butchers have the shits for this reason. And I imagine this is why she's been arrested. This is, you're harassing people and you're fucking with their property. That's why you're getting arrested. I particularly feel bad for the little apprentice that probably works there that now has to clean that shit up.
and murder animals!
Yeah, bro. Like, when it gets to this point, just like the Just Stop Oil people, like, I'm surprised they haven't gotten, all of them haven't gotten locked up. Like, you're disrupting events, you're causing property damage, you're obstructing traffic. Like, what does it take for you to be arrested? But, I mean, for those who know, we know that it's the same company they're fighting against that's funding them. But in this situation, she deserves to be locked up. Like, why the fuck would you cause so much ruckus in a supermarket who God knows what you just poured over those glasses? Bro, like, I'm not sorry for her, but some of the charges I can say that they don't make any sense, especially for the ones talking about stuff that she said. For stuff that she wore, definitely agree, because it's a public space and certain things are just supposed to stay behind closed doors. But in today's world, I guess that doesn't exist anymore.
Holocaust by living vegan!
Get your hands off her.
Holy dooly, ladies and gentlemen, Bowser from Mario Kart has joined the fracker. Ladies and gentlemen, it's important for me to say, do not assault people. Don't do it. Tell them your opinion. Don't assault them.
Pigs are forced into... How did you get here? They burn from the inside out!
Like, even all this running up and down business is just childish and unnecessary to me. Like, what if he had run into the lady with that baby and the cart fell over? Like, bro, like, people don't think before they do certain things, and I don't understand. Why do you feel the need to harass people to not eat meat? What is this changing? Because I still eat meat. So what is this really changing? Like I said, she should be going off, going after like pharmaceutical companies and stuff like that. The companies that make fake food and the companies that, inject foods with a lot of chemicals and stuff like that. Why not go tackle that? Or why not go and protest about using different methods of farming when it comes on to fruits and vegetables? A lot of bees die. A lot of bees and other creatures die just so that these vegans can get clean vegetables and fruits. Bro, they don't talk about the little guys that gets butchered during the time in the time of harvesting and stuff like that, or during the time of what should I say, agriculture, is that correct? Like, the time when you're fertilizing stuff like that. Because I think it was for avocado. I don't want to tell any lies, but basically, I think it's over 1 billion bees gets killed per year just for the sake of agriculture. So why is that not being talked about by them? Since they're so all in for the rights of animals and treating animals fairly and whatnot, type of crap they want to sell us, why aren't they talking about that?
Get stuff clean at you, bitch.
I mean, the big fella makes a pretty good point. Doing that to someone's business is fucked. In the same vein as keep your hands to yourself, keep your hands off other people's shit. I imagine if someone went to Vegan Booty's house and poured something that looks like blood on her whatever, she would be pretty fucking upset, right?
Yeah,
now, this whole
hated
video
it.
is being filmed by Vegan Booty's boyfriend, and he goes in sort of like a security guard and a boyfriend. Now, there is a miracle play that is about to happen, and I want you to watch it and understand it. The butcher's employees, they render Jack defenseless in an incredible feat. They stop him filming, doing his job, stop him filming by doing something incredible, and no one has ever thought of it before. The big fella that you're about to see, picks him up like a little child, and then Jack can't do anything. It's pretty funny.
Assault, mate. You're on camera. You dead?
Fucking leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Come here. Where's security?
Do you want me to take it?
He's just in the air. He's not hurting him. He's just in the air, and he can't do anything. And after this, nothing happens for a while.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
Ooh, this actually looks rather romantic. Boys, keep it in your pants. After this, Vegan Booty's casual and relaxing shopping adventure continues.
For murder!
Stop eating their fucking bodies! Stop paying psychopaths to sever their heads off and chop their bodies into pieces! End this Holocaust!
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this fucking...
Bro, like, honestly, I don't know what the fuck to say about all this craziness, man. I mean, vegans, you should stop it. The time you're using to go fuck up people's days, go see a psychiatrist, go see a therapist, or go do some gardening or something. But stop wasting people's time. We don't need all this crap. Life is already hard as it is. We don't want to have to be dealing with you people. And you're gonna fuck around with the wrong person sometime, and it's gonna end up a whole lot worse than it is here. If you wanna stick to a vegetable diet, fine. But don't force the world to do it with you. That's when it becomes a problem. But guys, if you haven't been subscribed to the channel yet, now would be a great time to do so. Be sure to leave your thoughts, opinions, and be sure to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Definitely drop a like on the video, and I'll see you in the next one.